None of this will be usable. All right, I'm just gonna take it from the top. All right.
Cool.
West side's got the funk, yeah. South side's got the funk, yeah. North side's got the funk, Chi-Town's got the funk, yo. Chi-Town's got the funk, Chi-Town's got the funk, Chi-Town's got the funk, yeah.
Hi, my name is Ryan.
Hi, my name is Al.
And we're bartenders from the Long Room in Chicago. And today we're going to be making the cocktail, the Cool Jazz.
Named after our good friend Cool Joss, who works at the Biscuit Man Kitchen, part of the Long Room. Cool Joss would come to Ryan and ask him to tailor a cocktail for her specifically, and this was her favorite one, so that's how we got the name. Her name is pronounced Cool Joss, so we went with Cool Jazz. It's kind of like a fun little twist on it.
So it's a gin-based cocktail. We use Leatherby gin. Made here in Chicago in the Avondale neighborhood. After the gin, we add Italicus, which is a bergamot-based Rosolio aperitif.
And then we have Cynar, which is an Amaro. And then we have Dolin, which is a sweet vermouth.
And then finally, we're using Bitter X bitters. We're going to use the citrus bitters, also known as I Will Survive. Bitter X Bitters is named after my ex and I, who started the company together. We both independently made bitters before we met, kind of on our own. And when we met, we started talking. We did date briefly, and then we remained friends after the breakup. And when I started running bar programs, she helped me kind of put together the recipes. Once we came together with all 5 of the recipes that we liked, which were aromatic, citrus, root beer, coffee, and spicy celery, we decided to take the name Bitter X, which we thought was cute and clever, and started production at CH Distillery in Chicago.
To make the Cool Jazz, we're going to start with 1 ounce of Leatherby gin.
So we chose Leatherby gin because it is very herbal and juniper based with a little bit of heat and spice. And
then we're going to use 1 ounce of Italicus.
The Italicus is a Rosolio, which means it's made with rose petals. It's also made with a lot of different herbs and spices, and bergamot, which you find in Earl Grey tea, which is a bitter citrus fruit. We use that because it's nice and balanced and light and airy.
And then we're going to go with 0.75 ounces of Cynar.
So Cynar is another Italian liqueur, and it is artichoke based, but there are 13 herbs and spices. It is a secret recipe, so we can only kind of guess what's in it. But again, another, just like all the other items in this cocktail, very herbal, very complex, yet still balanced.
And then we're going to use 1/2 ounce of the Dolin Sweet Vermouth.
And Dolin Sweet Vermouth is kind of a little industry secret. It's one of the, it's not very expensive. It's one of the less expensive of the vermouths, but it's really beautiful and light. It's drier. It's not as sweet as some of the other vermouths that you can use. And we use it in our Manhattans. We use it in our Negronis. It's really nice. It's something that you should definitely have at your house.
And then we're going to use 3 to 4 dashes of Ryan's I Will Survive citrus bitters.
So the citrus bitters are made with all 4 of the main citruses. So orange, lemon, lime, and grapefruit. There's also a lot of herbs and spices in there, and fresh lemongrass and coriander to kind of brighten everything up.
Okay, so we're going to get some ice. We're going to stir it for about 30 to 40 rotations.
Nice and chill.
Yeah.
So this is a pretty boozy cocktail. So people who are fans of Manhattans or of other strong drinks will be appreciative of this. But people who don't necessarily like really boozy strong drinks, it's still light and refreshing and citrusy and balanced. So it's kind of great for anybody.
And then grab your strainer. I'm going to pour it out into a coupe glass. And And then we're gonna go ahead and garnish with a lemon swath. There we go. Give it a little twist, express it. Do a nice little garnish there. And there you have it. It's the Cool Jazz.
All right, so the Cool Jazz.
This is definitely like an end of the day drink. You had a long day at work, you want something tasty but strong, take the edge off, but in a very pleasant, mellow way.
Yeah, it's light and airy, herbaceous, floral, botanical, boozy yet approachable, really well balanced.
If you want a cocktail like this, you can come visit us at the Long Room over by Irving Park Road in Ashland.
And if you want to check out BitterX, you can follow us on Instagram at bitter.ex, or you can come into the Long Room and request any cocktail made with any of the various styles of bitters that we have, and ask for a cocktail like the Cool Jazz or any of our other wonderful cocktails that we have. So thanks for joining us on this episode of Local Sips.
I didn't know what to do with my mouth. I feel like I smiled really weird.
Chicago got explosive glow. I give a pound to my skin folk. I'm ocean, you fish bowls.